You know what's crazy? The reason she doesn't take you seriously isn't because you're not good enough. It's because you're making one huge mistake that screams, "Please ignore me." And the worst part? You don't even know you're doing it. But here is the thing. Once I tell you what it is and you fix it just one time, she'll start looking at you like you're a completely different person. She might even get mad at you for changing because she can't figure out what happened to you and why she feels your aura rising. Modern men often find women frustrating because they don't understand one thing, that women want men who can dominate them. Women are complicated creatures, no? Or at least, they seem that way. Often it seems like nothing you do is ever correct or enough. You flirt too directly, she complains to her friends you were too direct, and it killed all the intrigue. You flirt too indirectly, she complains to her friends you're too hard to figure out and she doesn't even know if you're interested or not. You try to bet a girl on the first date, and she complains she's not that kind of girl and doesn't go that fast. You try to slow game her and wait until the fourth date, and she flakes and says she's seeing someone now and that you just never made a move. You talk with her in a sexy way, and she says she feels like the only thing you're interested in is sex. You avoid sexual topics with her, and she says it doesn't really feel like you're a sexual person. You get a girl in a relationship and are too busy to see her, and she complains it feels like you're not even in a relationship due to your unavailability. So you clear a bunch of free time for her to spend more time with her. Then she starts saying she needs space and time for herself because she's with you too much. If you listen to women's words, they are not ever happy, at least not for more than a moment. As soon as they get whatever they say they want, they decide they want something else. You try to give them what you think they want, and they complain what they actually wanted was something different. And don't try giving men dating advice in front of a woman. That's all wrong. That wouldn't work on me, is the refrain of every woman ever when hearing any man give specific dating advice to another man. What's the matter with these girls? Why are women so darn difficult? Well, the reason is that this difficulty of women's is a feature, not a bug. It is designed to do one thing: allow the true men to present themselves in how they overcome women's difficult, capricious natures. Why do women get so attracted to men when men overcome their tests? Because women like to be dominated. Women like it when a man can glide past their efforts to confuse, derail, or demotivate him. They get a charge when a man eludes their attempts to string him up. If she tells you you're too direct, but rather than doubt yourself, you smile at her wryly and tell her that's why she likes you, she'll like you more. If she tells you it's too hard to read you, but rather than confess your feelings to her, you smile and invite her to walk with you, she'll like you more. Women throw up constant tests and barriers to any man they have interest in. It's not even a fully conscious behavior. Most women know they do it to some extent. Some even know why they do it, i.e. they want to see what the man will do. However, whether she knows she does it or not, whether she knows why she does it or not, she still will do it. This is a hard-coded, ingrained behavior of women's. Women test to find the men who will overcome. A lot of men in our age have forgotten this. They take what women say at face value. Women's complaining voices are amplified in media, and men, without a context to interpret those complaints, accept them as gospel. They're not gospel, though. They're not the new facts of a new age, they're just complaints. And behind every woman complaining about things is a woman who wishes to be overcome. Dominating women. I should note we are not talking about physically dominating women. Dominate does not mean overpower, nor does it mean to trick, lie, or manipulate. Instead, it means to ignore the tests and complaints, and push forward with your flirtation. To remain confident in the face of women's attempts to make you doubt. To know that if she is testing you, hanging around, and being compliant, she is attracted. She can fight it, complain about you all she wants. But if she is still there, if she is still moving around with you, if she still complies when you ask her to and comes when you tell her to, she is attracted. And she is getting more and more attracted by the moment. Even in a relationship, I have had some fairly long relationships at this point, and I will tell you that even after years, if she is complaining that you aren't enough or aren't as attractive anymore or anything else, if you cannot let that get to you and just look at her and give her that smirk and still be confident and continue to seduce her, well then, soon enough, she will be looking at you with those puppy dog eyes all over again, having fallen for you all over again, once again. It's a cycle with women that does not ever end. It begins the first time you meet them. They want to feel dominated by this new man they've just met. It continues throughout the duration of the relationship, too. They want to be dominated again and again by the man they're with. It doesn't mean you can't take women seriously for things that are really important to them. You can help them with things they care about and have real conversations with them. You can work on your relationship with them and improve your communication. You can accept their prompts once dating them to get yourself back in shape or fix some other problem you're having. But when it comes to the attraction side of things, those things matter less. When it comes to attraction, what a woman really is looking for, more than anything else, is that feeling of being dominated. So don't doubt yourself when she tests, or think you need to do something differently just because she pushes you on it a bit. Hold firm, stay confident, and dominate. Ciao for now. Follow for more.